going, right? And so the key to this is really you have to have like the kind of open mind. Your hands have to be in the center. That's one of the reasons we say don't move your hands around. So the idea is, as soon as he like is about to go, right, I'm suppressing, right? He goes men, right? I'm just suppressing. You'll see a lot of times if you see like Iga's really good at this. And so if you see videos of him online when he's playing with lower level people, like he'll go to high school or something, he'll just do this the whole. So some guys doing like Iga, and he's like, no. Like they never get a chance to really make space to hit or do anything because he's just forestalling them the whole time. So what I want us to kind of do, just to get in the mood is, one side is just going to start off and do like semi for lakote, right? And I want you to try to anticipate when he's going to go and just suppress, right? You don't really have to hit or anything. I just want you to get the timing of suppress, right? Suppress, right? He's going to come men, right? Suppress, right? Just that timing, right? We're not going to worry about a counter hit right now. What I want you to just focus on is, just here, right? Suppress, right? The reason this is hard is because when you're doing kicko with somebody, you can't let them up every moment. Like, so if we were really doing it, right? He'd go, right? Right? And then he'd come back with me here, right? No. Right? He comes again, no. Right? Comes again, no. Right? Like that kind of feeling. And you have to be engaged the entire time with the person to be able to forestall them. So what I want to get us to do, because we're going to do some waza, where we're actually going to practice this with our equipment on. But I want you to get the sense of, so just get a partner, right, and have one side do like, 2 kote, 2 men, and a go, right? And you don't have to really make a big swing. All I want you to do more so, I'll do the attacks just to show you what I mean. So for kote, right, just come in, right, like you're going to do kote. And then for men, right, just like that. And then for do, right, just like this. The idea is I want you to just, so for do, have your hands in this position so they can understand, oh, yeah, when they come for do, at that point when their hands are here, right, he's going to be suppressing me, okay? So let's try that. Let's partner up. So I
want to add one comment. So when we talk about Oji Waza, again, we think it's as counters, but really they're not exactly counters in the sense that if we're here and I'm pressuring them, I want you to hit my men, right? That's my pressure is hit the men. I already have my counter set up. I'm setting him up to think that he wants to hit the men, right? So it's not just standing here waiting for them to do something. That's when you're always going to be late. It's try to entice them to hit something, but you're already prepared. As soon as they flinch, that you're doing your counter.
So like Uchidachi Mine and Kata, right?
Yeah.
So Uchidachi always is leading, right? So even though it looks like, oh, the Shitachi won, but the Uchidachi is making the Shitachi do what they want, right? And so, like, that's the advanced mindset of how it goes. Because the sensei said, right, I can't just wait here, right, and wait for you. I don't know when you're going to go. Maybe you're probably going to go at the time that's most inconvenient for me, right? So normally I'll just be, look at my head, it's so open. And the person, because I'm coming forward, they're like, well, I got to do something, because he's coming forward. If they don't do anything, you just hit them, right? And so this is how, and depending on how advanced your opponent is, this game just gets more intricate, right? So maybe I'm trying to do this, but he's also trying to make me do something, right? And so at one point do we cancel each other out? At one point is his waza working and mine's not. And you generally only find out if you get hit or if you don't, right? So, question?
So how do you suppress the attack? It looks like for the man and
So basically, all I want you to do is, so he's going to come, right? Just push slightly here. Just get control of the center of the shinai, right? Don't get your tip up because you'll miss, right? You can do either side, right? But try to keep your tip in the center, right? And then you don't have, what's difficult is people get fidgety and they get scared. And so when they see somebody, right, they overdo it and you miss the whole thing, right? Or you'll get your tip like here, right? And you'll do this. Oh, now I have points open, right? So part of this training is just also learning how to go in, see everything. I'm looking here, everything here, right? Not getting nervous, just keeping calm, understanding what's in front of me. And then it'll feel relatively easy to do, right? Because you're always centered here. Even if the person takes a big swing, right? They can take a big swing, so you can just do that, right? We kind of discourage this. This is how we used to do these kind of waza, right? If somebody didn't really make a good sime, you just be like, no, right? We kind of discourage it a little bit because people start getting aggressive about, instead of just holding there, pushing the person, right? And then it can get nasty, etc. And it doesn't really work. But even if they try to make you just come in, right? So part of this also is knowing your distance, right? So you can suppress the other person, right? But when you have the feeling of how to do this, what it does is it allows you to get into these dangerous positions where you're relatively close and not be afraid where I've got to run now, right, from my opponent, right? If I have some young kid, I can't run, I'm too old, right? So there's no point in it, right? So usually when I have a young kid, I'm going here. I go super close. Because close you can't hit me, right? If I'm here, he can't hit me from here, right? Closer is better, right? Then if I'm here, he comes and I'm making space for the points then. Because he's got the legs to reach out and get it, right? So always, if the person is really, much quicker than you, I always say, run into the cut. Don't run away from it, right? Like if you think about a sword, right, this is the dangerous part, right? If he's going to go, right, I want to be, and he's like making a big cut. I'd rather be, the sword hit me here. Because most of the cutting weight energy is up there. It's not here. I might get a little bloody, but it's not going to kill me, right? Whereas if I let the tip get to me, that's not going to be very, very nice, right? Questions?
One other point. So you have to have your left foot loaded, right? For any of the wazas, you have to be loaded. So when you're doing the suppression, you can't like tense and then move. You already have to be able just right there just to push. So if you have to set first and then move, you're always going to get hit.
Yeah. So generally, I don't know how most of you guys stand, but normally if I'm share something, my feet are really close like this, right? This is like for the textbooks, right? This is a general open stance when you're far away and not really going to get hit. When I'm going into attack stance, my feet are like here, often like this toe, this joint here. So I can really spring from there, right? And I can also, if I'm loaded here, I can go step, 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 without moving my left foot, right? I can still go. If my feet are here, I go step, already I can't really go because the feet are too wide. So you shorten it and then cement, 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 right? And the left foot can stay there. It's when your left foot moves, right? When you're here, when your left foot moves, your hips move and your body shifts, and that's a tell. So people like to, if I'm here like this, right? My head's not moving, it's on the same plane here, right? As soon as I do that, there's that little rock, and people know, okay, left foot's up, I'm hitting now. So you try to keep these feet close, pump, 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 even to here. I can still go. Right? That's good. Okay? All right, so let's partner up. There's 8 of us, so everyone should have a partner.
Go ahead and shoot your stuff in about a year.
Should be like one pair on this side of the pole.
Yeah.
It hurts them.
Not one of ours. Okay. This. Okay, so just pair up. So this side, oh, I'm tired. So this side, just do like 2 foot in and 2 men in it. Easy at first so the person can understand it, right? So I'm just going to be here. Right. Right. That's 1. Good. That's 2. We're going to do men now. That's right. And try, what you want to try to feel is that as you do it, so do it to me, right? Feel the weight. This is the weight like suppressing. You don't want to just like be here and ride it like without any, yeah, you want to, like your hips are behind you, okay? All right,
So 2, 2, and 1, 2, 2,
2, 2, and 1, and then switch. Okay. Okay.
Try rather than just capitalize.
Good. Try to develop a rhythm with your opponent so that, you know, when you're sort of doing it, that you feel like naturally, and just as he's about to go, right, you're in, right? It should feel really almost like he's pulling you, right? The reason you want that is that when you get that sort of timing, right, the counter hits look really nice because you've moved in harmony with your opponent when you're doing it. And it just looks like really nice when you can take a point like that. Okay? So, you know, after the first couple, you should sort of have a rhythm with your partner and be able to get into that where you're just naturally going with them. Okay? All right, let's switch partners. more time just because try not to do too much, try not to do like this. So he's going to go, and I go all off to the side like that, right? You really want to, so do men, right? You want to stay on a straight line, right? I need someone who goes straight, right? So you're going to go, right? Look at your opponent go that way. Don't you go, right? Don't move to the side. You want to make it so that he goes, you're like, nope, right? And he feels like, no, he's going off to the side, okay? So last one. Okay, let's get my hands on. Hey.
Line up, do a quick mokso, and then we'll landscape.
気をつけ。北総。北総やめ。Ready? Do we ready? Nope. Well, I said it, so we gotta try. お願いします。Sorry, 先生。メンツケ。
3 and 1. 3 on this side, 1 on that side. A little more space. And that was close to the floor. Hi, so ready? Ready?
Yes, it's been landing 3 times each. Okay? Land 3 times each, just normal, man. Perfect.
Hey, that's what
So let's do then one more time. So with your footwork, you should try to do the men so that when you're doing with your footwork is here. You can take a little step and go, right? Or if you want, just same time, go. Don't do this, I see some of you doing where your left foot comes up here like you're walking, so you're going, and then you're hitting men on this kind of like shuffle, right? Like, this is not good. If you're moving your left foot like that to hit men, right? And then coming forward. Your left foot needs to stay behind you. So, and go. Okay? Okay? Time, both sides of the hit men, but I want that side, I'm going to be on this side because I'm going to show. It's going to cut through the opponent's men, right? So we're both going to hit men, right? I want you to cut through it. So super slow, he's going to, that's not super slow, super slow. Right, so they can see. We're going, so your sword comes like this. And you make like a Q. Right? So right? Right? You're going to go like that to cut through. Okay? So sometimes, if the person is quicker or faster than you, this is good because when they're coming, right? At this point, with my sword at this angle, I can't get hit then. Right? But what I have to do is drop it. Right? To make the cut. Okay? So, first, the most important thing is don't get hit. Right? And then try to turn that block and cut into an attack. Too many times we do so more. We do this, right? First will come in, and we just do that. And we're like satisfied, right? If we could block them in, right, where he's hitting, at this point, I'm still above his head, right? We're here. If I drop my hands, I can get that point, right? So, if you see your opponent's timing, right? Right? You try to cut through. Okay? It's not easy, right? But these are all waza I like to use because they turn just blocking actions into offensive actions, right? And that's kind of the attitude you want to have, okay?
Right.
All right, so let's try.
So Sensei, one side is going to just
That
cut
side, this side is just going to hit straight
straight
men,
in.
and that side is going to try to do the counter cut.
Right, and then
Right?
we switch.
So when you do the men, so your opponent can kind of get used to it. Don't do it like this, right? You're running through. If I knew you were doing that kind of men, I'd just do a kaishido. Right? This is for people who like to hit men like this. And they stop. Right? We see this in Shiai all the time. People, they don't think it's a point or they don't follow through and they stop. Right? So I'm going to hit the man and stop, and he's going to cut through. Right? And then you should be able to, you're going to cut that through. So part of the way to do this is you have to sort of think with your left hand, right? So, right? Keep your left hand at the center of your chest, and the cut will come down. If you get your hands up here, it's not going to really stick. Okay? So let's try.
Do you have to twice?
5 each side.
5 each side. Hey.
However it works for you. So, for the side that's doing the straight men, you have to do straight men, right? If you do men like this, you're going off to the side. Well, there's no need for me to cut through you because it's open. So, I have to be here, right? So he really has to, right? You have to really cut through me, okay? Right at it.
Thank you.
Let's try again. So really, the key to this being effective is you have to get your hands down quickly, right? So he's coming in, right? If I'm too slow, it ends up here somewhere, right? So it's gonna feel like it's one motion, like that, okay? Right, like that. I missed it, but that's the kind of tiny, right? you actually get a waza, you have to really appeal. So if I normally would do this, you gotta really, you gotta sell it. You know what I'm saying? If you just hit it and you're like, they're probably gonna be like, I'm not sure I saw a point there. And I don't really act like it was really an equal. Maybe I hit something, but it really wasn't an equal. Right? So you have to sell it. Okay?
Hey.
And what's more? Everything. All right, let's take a minute to take a breath. All right, so we'll go with the question.
I feel like when I'm trying to make it, your story is still deflecting off center. I can't. And then it's just going too slowly, or let it be stronger to push the center away.
I mean, you have to figure it out, right? If it's not hitting, you're either too slow, distance isn't right, whatever, right? Like I say, it's just kind of an waza, right? So it may not work for you at this level right now, okay? But, yeah, figure it out.
Unless I'm mistaken, you're going right up the middle.
Yeah.
There's no, you're not like,
no side.
yeah.
No
Football,
side.
yeah.
Go straight in.
Hey.
Okay, so now what I want to do is let's do some of the drills that we're actually practicing without armor, right? So we're practicing and go, and I'm going to suppress, right? So he's going to go, right, like press, right, press, right. Good. And then go. Okay?
Hey.
So let's just start. I'll go. You see this good.
They want me to hit it.
That's right. Good.
Sensei,
Very good.
sorry, for this drill, are we, because we're in armor, are we going for the kute, or is it still more just to kind of go?
Just bring that in.
Hi, my bad, I was going for the kute.
Okay, so this time, that side's going to swim in, and this side's going to suppress and hit. Right? So try to turn, so it should look something like this. So a few hits and then, put that. Right? Right? Trying to make a waza. this time, right? Right? And he's gonna do that, right? Oh, right? You can do that, or he's gonna go in, right?
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
So, when you do this kind of waza, you have to have the feeling like you're like a butterfly flitting here, flitting there. You don't have a heavy mind to your feet. Otherwise, the waza doesn't work. Right? So, he comes in, right? Right? And when he's looking like this, right? He comes in, right?
Oh, I thought we were not. You want the full man.
I want you to actually try to like talk, right? It's quick and light. Right? Easy but quick and light. Okay? Right. So this side, you just look at the clock and count 15 seconds, okay? And this side, it's just gonna do like a mini guitar Geiko for 15 seconds. And that side is going to try to suppress the hip, okay? So, you know, I'm here, I'm just gonna be, ready? No, you're trying to suppress the hip, you're just standing there, right? So, you attack. Right? So he's going to attack for 15 seconds, right? Understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. Only 15 seconds, light and easy, right? Don't tire yourself out. Just give good, straight attacks so the person can try to anticipate and get in a good counter wipe out.
Hi.
Okay?
Hi.
Nice. Okay. So rest a bit. So the side that's attacking, don't just do aimless Kihon Geiko, right? Don't just running back and forth, right? So you're here. You can pause, get simmer. So the person really has to catch the right moment to suppress. Okay? Don't just run back and forth. Good? Stop. Do 1 minute. It's hot. Okay, so this time, just 10 seconds, both sides. Both sides going, right? So, both sides time to suppress and hit. Okay? Right. Right. Ready? Right. All right.
That was probably 10, 20. That was good though, I liked it.
Get water if I need it. And then we'll do more Yuko. Right. So when you're able to do that kind of practice in your Kihon fluidly, that's really kind of what your Shinto looks like. You know? Suppressing the other opponent, making one vow of your own. Right? If you're here and your opponent's not ready to go, you're just going. Right? Let them try to suppress you and you're just going. Right? You can get that kind of nice back and forth feel between both of you. Like this sort of exchange right? Like that's a good synthesized paper to have. Okay. Let's say, you want to count 90 seconds? Since you're going to stay here.
Right.
Right, you're going to do the timer.
So it's about 90 seconds. Hey, swing it in. Hey, Dave. You ready?
Right.
This is the last one. Your
So maybe you'll pull them. Right? Make it nice. Very good.
서해서 왼손에 기울게 목소 목소 여매 선생님 레이
もうありがとうございました。
正面に